these are the first steps to start work with Matrix. So after you log into your portal, then you look for the Matrix icon, then you click on it. So he is where you're going to be sent it to. Then you go to search. You don't need to click, just roll over the mouse, and then you see the options: single families and condo, family income, rental. So if you're looking for single families and condominium, this will be your option. If you're looking for properties for rent, that's where you go. Okay, that's the most popular one in Matrix. So let's go to single family and condos. So in general, we want to see the active. We don't look into the active and active with the contract because we only wanted available properties. So then you're going to start putting your criteria here. And the criteria is the one that you get from the buyer. The buyer tells you, look, I want to buy a property a maximum of $500,000. Then you put 530 because you know there are always room for negotiation. And then 530 or less. So anything 530 or less, it will show up. Now you're gonna look for what you want. He wants a single family, then you put here single family. If he wants, and they're gonna put his single, not mobile. And the waterfront, if he wants waterfront, you put yes or no. Okay. If he wants the house with the pool, then you come here and put yes or no. The type of waterfront, it's going to be bay, going to be a canal, or it's going to be a lake, it's going to be the intracoastal, or going to be ocean, right? So you're going to make the choices right here. All right, good. So from here, then you go to the city. Oh, let's say they want in Aventura. And then you open right here to put in multiple cities. He told you that he wants in Aventura, and you Aventura is right here, and then you add, and then he also wants in Miami Lakes, Miami Shores. Miami Shores, then you put it here and add. So it will look for properties, single families, under 530, only on Aventura and Miami Shores. So you see, 0 matches. So let's include another city here. Miami Lakes. Then we add. And then we click OK. So it's still 0 matches. Why? Because there are no houses on those 3 cities for less than 530. So then we increase this to 630, and then we'll see what happens. Now I got 2 matches. Okay, so this is how you're going to create your criteria. If they say, well, I don't want it because we only have 2, then it will be okay. But if we have more than 2, let's increase this to 830. Now I have 14. So he tells you that he wants 3 bedroom or more. Then you put 3 and a plus. So you got 12 now. And how many bathrooms? If you want 2 plus, all right, so you got 12. So those are the things that you do to create the criteria. I don't need to use zip code because I'm using the city, right? I don't need to use the county because I'm using the city, geographic area because I'm using the city for same reasons. So now that I have all the results and I input all the criterias, now I come here and look into results. All right, it tells me all the properties. And then I click here to go from the cheapest to the most expensive one. And if you wanted to look it inside, then you click on this MLS number. Then you can click on the photos, and then you see the photos to see if it match the buyer's criteria. And then you can come down here and see the remarks and the broker remarks, which is very important. This one says that's cash only, which means that if your buyer is not a cash buyer, then this is not going to be a good property for him. Then you eliminate that. Okay? So then you can go to the next one, and then you find the next one, that you can come down here and see what your commission is going to be. that one will pay you 2%. Go to the next one. If you're going to go down here, this is going to pay you 2.75%. Okay. So after you do all of this, and then you say, you know what? I want to send all the houses to my buyer. Then you come here and click all. So you will select all the properties. Okay, all of them is being selected. Then you come here to action, and then you go to email. It's always good to create a new contact. So every time that you need to send an email to the same person again, you already put them on your contact. So you click here, and then you put the name, last name, and the email address. You click on save, and then it will be saved, and it's going to be shown here. So after you put this, then you put the subject, the body, and then you can send. If you send, he's going to receive all those 12 listings that states right here. But let's say you already put the criteria, 530 or less, actually it was 830 or less, 3-bedroom or more, and in Aventura, Miami Lakes, and Miami Shores. You want him to be notified if there's any changes within that criteria. Then this is what you do. Instead of going to email, you're going to, let me see here. You're going to save. Okay, then you go to new auto email. So you put the contact. If you don't have, you create a contact, you put the subject, and here you already have a preset message. I've set up a new saved search for you on one home, and you can delete it and put one yourself. Okay. And then you come here, and then you establish when and what type of time of the day the system will send them an email. Then you can say, oh, I want only on Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday in the morning. So every Sunday, every Wednesday, and every Saturday, if there is any changes, he will be notified. If you want him to be notified every day that we have a change, then you select all of them. Then once you click save, the person will receive the email. Okay. So that's what it is for the beginning. And if you have any questions, you give me a call when you face the problem. Thank you.